Yeah, yeah. My family, my wonderful family. That's y'all are like family to me now. So that's how I feel. But thank you all so much once again for tapping back into the channel. I truly appreciate you all very, very, very much. Today we're gonna be taking a look at the Ben Whittaker versus Liam Cameron situation. We're gonna be taking a look not only in the rematch that went down, but there's some things that happened before the rematch that we're going to take a look into as well. So before we dive into that, I have to take care of some business first. We're powered by DNS Cleaning in the Hampton Roads area. So if you're in the Hampton Roads, Virginia, Chesapeake, Norfolk area, Hampton, those are the people that you want to reach out to. So feel free to reach out to me. I can get you all the information that you need, or you can reach out to them yourself. They're on Instagram. They're on Facebook as well. So you can reach out to them your own as well. We also have sponsorship opportunities available as well, y'all. So feel free to reach out to us through email, or you can send us a private message on any of our social media platforms. And of course, you know we always down to talk business. Make sure y'all stop by the shop too. I got my hat, got my hoodie on, of course. Yes, sir. Outwork everyone on the back. We have some good stuff in the shop. Yourboxingfix.myshopify.com. Make sure you tap in to the shop and get your gear as well. But yeah, let's get down to this thing, y'all. So like I said, before we get into the actual rematch that went down on Easter Sunday, we got to travel back some time, right? So we got to go to October 2024. We got to go to the Archer Beterbiev versus Dmitry Bivol undercard. That's where the first fight took place. There was a lot of action on this undercard too. Like Sky Nicholson was on the undercard. Chris Eubank Jr. was on the undercard. Jai Opataya was on the undercard. We had Fabio Wardley versus Frazier Clark. So there was a lot going on that was on this card. And the scene was really for Ben Whittaker to showcase an impressive performance and then keep moving towards the big paydays, big fights, eventual title fights, all that. So in the first fight, it was thought of that Liam Cameron would be an opponent that Ben Whittaker could showcase his abilities. Because, like, we've seen Ben Whittaker, you know, with the dancing and the moving and all that stuff. We've seen him go viral. So it was kind of hoping that we'd see more of that in that first Cameron fight, right? Because Cameron is a guy with multiple losses. Ben Whittaker is the younger fighter. He's undefeated. So everything was set up, really, for Ben Whittaker to shine, do his thing, and on to the next. But that's not how it worked out, y'all. Y'all saw the fight. Liam Cameron came to fight that first fight, y'all. He really did. It got to a point where fans were like, yo, is Ben Whittaker even winning this fight right now? Ben Whittaker got hit more than he's ever been hit before. You could hear the commentary. They were saying, what's going on here? This could very well be a Liam Cameron fight right now. So as the fight goes on, that's what we see. It's been a lot of back and forth. As we said, Ben Whittaker is getting hit a lot more. So fans are like, wow, we haven't seen this before. So 6th round comes, they get tied up, they go toppling over the top rope, and they out, and the fight is over. They can't continue, okay? So now the fight goes to the scorecards. It's a technical draw. So now everybody's like, yo, okay. Ben Whittaker was looking for a way out. You know how people, they automatically come up with these stories. They say, okay, Ben Whittaker, he's a quitter. He was looking for a way out. This dude was beating him, and he was just looking for a reason to not fight him no more. And you even heard some of Liam Cameron's interviews, y'all. He would say, look, he was pretty much looking for a way out, right? Because he knew the kitchen was getting a little hot for him, so he was looking for a way out. So that fight ended up happening, like we said, it was a draw. So some time goes on. You see some interviews pop up now with Ben Whittaker, and they're asking him about the situation. You know, some people say you quit, or what happened, or did you fake it, or all this stuff. Do you want a rematch? So Ben Whittaker he's got to face a lot of questions, a lot of just people talking junk, people talking mess, and just people saying things, you know, about him just based off what they perceive from that first fight. So Ben Whittaker, he says, yeah, let's run it back. I want that rematch. I want to be able to right that wrong because people are talking real spicy right now. So I gotta do something about it. Because y'all know how boxing fans are. If there's a close fight, if you're a really, really, really good fighter, and there's someone, I don't want to say that comes out of nowhere, but someone that fans don't really anticipate giving you a tough fight, they want you to run it back. And they want you to run it right back. Gervonta Davis and Lamont Roach is a perfect example. A lot of people didn't, like, people knew that Lamont Roach was a good fighter, but given the performance that he had against Tank Davis, a lot of people saying now they got to run it back. So it was the same thing, right? So it was like this dude put up a good fight. It ended up the way it did. It can't go down like that. Like y'all have to run it back so we can see who the better fighter is out of the two, right? So the time goes on, boom, rematch gets signed. Okay, so now we in 2025, y'all. Rematch gets signed for Easter Sunday. Okay, so this is going to be part 2. Boom. So time goes on, the interviews and, rematch is set. Time. So now we got us a couple days before the fight, y'all. Guess what? We got us some more controversy. Oh, Lord. Man, we got more controversy we got to deal with. Okay, so now it is about the rounds. So apparently Liam Cameron signed a contract for 12 rounds and Boxer wants 10 rounds. So going by Ben Shalom in an interview that he had, Ben Whittaker was not made aware of this. Ben Whittaker is just training. So Boxer is trying to figure out a way how they can take this from a 12-round fight, which is what Liam Cameron signed on the contract, 12 rounds, to now make this a 10-round fight. So they would going back and forth. A couple days before the fight now, y'all. Going back and forth. And now reports come out that they were able to reach some kind of agreement, which now makes this a 10-round fight. Now, the exact details of what that agreement was, I don't know. I would imagine it was some bread. It was some money that was involved. Let's be 100. That Boxer probably had to come out their pockets to Liam Cameron to make this a 12-round fight. So that I would imagine that that's what happened. I don't have the exact details, but I'm just going off what I thought happened with that situation. You feel me? So, like I said, we got this a 10-round fight. Now we going into the fight. So now the actual fight happens. Ben Whittaker gets the second round stoppage this time in the rematch against Liam Cameron. So he makes a statement. He rights his wrong that he feels in his eyes. Right after the TKO happens, he sticks his head out of the ring and he kind of yells at someone in Liam Cameron's corner. The emotions are just running high for him at the time. He gets the win. And you know what, y'all? I watched the interview on IFL TV, right? Ben Whittaker was very emotional. He was very emotional, and he was saying that the past couple months that he went through, it was actually a lot. And that tells you, you don't know what somebody is truly going through, because if you looked at the way Ben Whittaker conducted himself, the way he was talking, you wouldn't tell that he was going through a lot emotionally like he really was. But during that post-fight, he broke down, the tears started to come out, and he was just talking a little bit more about how it was people that were close to him that let him go. And I don't care how strong you are. There are certain people that we just love and adore, and we just hold near and true to our heart. Like they have our heartstrings. There's a few people that you have in your life that are just everything to you, whether it's your spouse, your kids, friends, family. There are certain people that really mean a whole heck of a lot to you. Okay, so if you have someone that really, really means a lot to you, if they betray you, it hurts. Okay, it hurts. I don't care who you are. You're human. You have feelings. It hurts. So to see Ben Whittaker show that kind of emotion and talk a little bit more about the people that just kind of turned their back on him and what he had to go through, just that psychological battle that he was going through, it just gave me another light. Like, it gave me another light on the situation. I knew he was going through stuff, obviously, because people were talking. You know, people were saying a lot of stuff. So I would imagine that the past couple months were rough for him. But to see him break down like that, man, that kind of put things in perspective. So it looks like a load was kind of lifted off Ben Whittaker's shoulders after this victory, I guess you can say. So he's kind of on to the next one, right? On to the next stop. Maybe he can get back on that path that they had him on before he had that little blip in the road in their first fight. So who knows what's next for Ben Whittaker? But I would imagine that he's on the up and up now, back on that path. So make sure you guys stay locked into the channel, because whatever goes down with Ben Whittaker and Liam Cameron, whatever goes down with those guys, we got you. We're going to have all the updated information on all the social media platforms, because that's what we do around here. We got y'all covered with everything boxing. So, yeah, it was a good fight. Ben Whittaker did what he had to do. Second round TKO. on to the next one. So, like I said, I appreciate you all so much for kicking it with me just for a little while watching these videos. I know y'all used to seeing my boy Sugar Ray, but making some small adjustments, nothing too major. I'm still going to be here. Channel's still going to be here. Videos are still going to be here. But we just making some small, minute adjustments. Not too much to be alarmed about. But like I said, thank you all so much for stopping through. And if you haven't, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Hey, your boy, until next time, I'll see y'all later. Peace.